Welcome back, Truth Seeker. January 11th, 2020, and another earthquake has hit Puerto Rico. CNN reported it was a 5.9 magnitude that left 59,000 people without power. And recall, there's been a series of quakes. Recently, January 6th, when the earthquakes really got rumbling, they said there was a 5.8 magnitude quake that day. Now, 5 days later, a 5.9. In between, there was a 6.4 plus a number of smaller quakes. So notice today's reporting, the 5.9 with the 59,000 customers without power. In Gematria, Puerto Rico sums to 59. And when you run the alphabetic order in reverse, Puerto Rico sums to 58. Hopefully this will be the end. The first earthquake in the series of this week of earthquakes was a 5.8. Now it concludes, hopefully, with a 5.9. And these numbers 58 and 59, they connect to Freemasonry. Freemasonry, which controls the nation's government, media, military. Freemasonry has the gematria of 58 and 59, as well as 139. America happens to sum to 139 too. But it reminds of Hurricane Maria 139, the most devastating thing to happen to Puerto Rico up until this week with the earthquakes. And it seems that Puerto Rico is truly being targeted, just like how they reported Hurricane Maria was a targeted storm, the language of the media, which we covered then. The biggest earthquake this week was a 6.4, which reminds of the 64 spaces on the chessboard, like how the Masonic lodges have the chessboard flooring. Notice chessboard has that gematria of 59 as well. And just to remind about the military technology that has the ability to increase the power of storms, steer storms, and quake the ground, that technology is HAARP, which stands for the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. It was patented August 11th, 1987, the 223rd day of the year. Notice High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program equals 223, like natural disaster. August 11th, 1987 was also a date with 44 numerology. HAARP equals 44, the acronym for the military project. Military's 44, earthquakes 44. And it was pointed out to me that in the satanic cipher, earthquake equals 457, also like high frequency active auroral research program, just using the alphabetic order. So if they can patent the technology to quake the ground and cause storms by the numbers, you better believe they can also cause the quakes and the storms by the numbers. And I am pretty sure that's exactly what's been going on with Puerto Rico. Weather warfare and truly terrorism. Just remember, this is what our taxpayer dollars pay for. This type of technology, which is used to destroy one community after the next. That's because the people who rule over us, the banker tyrants, they don't care about us. They just care about their profit off their interest, which comes from their destroy and rebuild philosophy. All of this destruction will create more lending from the government, which we, the taxpayers, will pay for, so that the super rich can become all the more rich. This is what goes on in this sick world we live in, ruled by truly psychopaths who operate within secret societies by secret codes and who mock the masses every single day with it. 5.8, 5.9. Who even knows the real magnitude of these quakes? Because they always start with some number and arrive at some other number, usually one that's symbolic. We'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Till next time.